Y'all, I believe this cough is coming to me because I'm grounding. I'm literally grounding, mind my business, but this cough is coming to me. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just coming to check on you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're not doing anything wrong. Someone saw you, and I guess they were just concerned, wanted to make sure you're okay. If you're doing your thing and, you know, having a good time.
I come out here every single day and ground.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I ground myself. Do you know what that is?
No.
About grounding. So take your shoes off, take your socks off. You spend like say 10 minutes a day just like standing in the dirt. It sounds crazy, but there's actual like benefits to just grounding yourself, right? It sounds super like new age and ethereal and crazy, but it's not. There's actual science to back it up, science behind it. The ground has energy, you have energy, right? We're like kind of inundated with all this like technology and stuff all the time, and so your body is being infiltrated with EMF waves and all these things, and so you want to like get it all out. And so when you stand with your feet, 2 feet planted on the ground, no socks, no shoes, no rubber to block you, it kind of just like brings you back to like the beginning, right?
Peace to my soul family, peace to my soul tribe. Why is grounding so important other than charging up? Come on, check it out. You hear me? I stay grounded. So most of us know when we ground, it's to release your negative energy from your vessel, keep you charged up, and to help you synergize your connection with Tiamat, Mother Kai, Mother Earth, and all of nature around you. But the Hood Healer, Khalil, got some more downloads for y'all that y'all might not be privy to. Here go a little science behind why you ground. Why as a little kid when y'all was running in the grass doing races and whatnot with your friends and your cousins, you felt like you could run way faster with your socks and shoes off. You hear me? We straight used to hit the... When you stick your feet in the grass, something super magical happens. Being as though we're electrically charged beings, Mother Nature got all this energy embedded within her. She's literally charged with negative ions, positive ions, solitons, protons, neutrons, electrons. When you stick the soles of your feet, that's why they call the soles of your feet, because they literally absorb and emit energy and synergize it with your soul. Anytime you walk heel to toe, it directly affects your spine. So all this energy that's within Mother Earth, when you stick your feet in the grass and you ground, these ions, protons, electrons, neutrons, etc., instantaneously coat your blood in the aura of electromagnetic magnetism, where it makes your blood cells operate as if you had two magnets flipped against each other, and they start repelling. So by doing this, by grounding, your blood literally repels each other while it's flowing through the bloodstream. So it kicks in a synchronizing effect within your whole vessel. All the systems of your body automatically start to work better at optimum levels. Not only does it electrically magnetize your blood, but also grounding is a form of reflexology. But what is reflexology? Reflexology is the use of putting pressure on certain meridian pathways or aura nodes within your vehicle to open them up and cause healing effects and a better state of flow of energy. In layman's terms, it's having a piezo or piezoelectric effect on your vehicle. Hence why you see in Africa, in indigenous culture, the Mayans, the Indians, they all dancing around some form of energy, stomping their feet, banging on their skin drums, because they're stimulating this piezoelectric charge. And what do they say? Pressure make diamonds. So we're supposed to get out here and stimulate ourselves by stomping in the grass and grounding to create this piezoelectric charge, but accolade ourselves with our crystalline structure. So when you get outside, come stomp in the ground, it's charge you up even more. Not only that, how come when you walk on Mother Nature, the ground is never completely flat? It has all sorts of little bumps and grooves within it, because that's also stimulating that acupressure point, that reflexology. When you break down the word reflexology, reflex means to bend back or be flexible, not only of the physical aspect, but of the mental aspect as well. And then you break down the word ology, it just means the study of. So it's the study of your mental aspect of bending back into synergy of the way you're supposed to be aligned with all things around you. Just by coming outside, it also recalibrates your mental capacity, your hard drive. And not only that, in your hands, your feet, on your face, as above, so below, the law of correspondence. Each point on your hands, face, and feet corresponds to an organ within your vehicle. By naturally coming outside and grounding and walking around, stimulating the healing process of your whole vehicle and every organ in it.
Y'all, I believe this cough is coming to me because I'm grounding. I'm literally grounding, mind my business, but this cough is coming to me. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just coming to check on you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're not doing anything wrong. Someone saw you, and I guess they were just concerned, wanted to make sure you're okay. If you're doing your thing and, you know, having a good time.
I come out here every single day and ground.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I ground myself. Do you know what
ground
that
yourself?
is?
No, I don't.
It's when you just like balance your energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like meditation type?
Sort of. But yeah,
Okay.
it's just it rebalances your energy.
Well, it's a very nice day, so I don't
Yeah.
blame you for doing that one bit. Okay. Do you live close, I guess?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Okay.
Well, if you don't need me for a reason, I'm going to leave.
Okay, have a good one.
All right, you too.
Okay, back to this. What the heck? Someone called because I was dancing and I'm telling you, people will try to like amplify or like try to make problems out of nothing. I mean, that's a spirit, because ain't no way. Called for what? I literally was dancing earlier at appreciation. That's literally what my ancestors did. They danced to celebrate, and that's all I did was dance. I wasn't acting crazy. I danced now. I dance freely, but I was dancing. I cried, I meditated, and I ground. And right now I'm literally writing, and then someone calls the police because I'm grounding. All right. Anyway.
Okay, so I have not been to a zoo in years because I don't like the idea of an animal being captive. But I told myself I would go and do some energy healing, so that's what I'm doing. And right here, I decided to ask, can you hear me? When that thing stopped chewing, when that giraffe stopped chewing, I was like, oh, hold on now. And that's when it started moving its ears. And I was like, can you hear me? Can you feel me? And it was responding in a way as if it could. So then I was like, well, if you can hear me or feel me, come closer. Come closer to me. And when it started moving, I was like, whoa.
I just telepathically.
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
And yeah, it came closer. And then I was like, that was a coincidence maybe. And then it turned and it looked at me and it's like, you called me? No, we just standing there staring at each other. Like, you can hear me? Because I think I can hear you. That was such a great moment.
It's so many ways you can ground. You can ground by being in nature, charging your bare feet in the grass, soaking in the sun, reading, journaling, hugging trees, meditating. You could, deep breathing, listening to frequencies. It's a lot of ways to ground. You can even ground with crystals. Sometimes I use black tourmaline. I use it for protection and grounding, but today I was just charging my bracelet. You can also ground by noticing your senses. So like focusing on what you can see, what you can hear, what you can taste, what you can smell, and things that you can touch physically that's around you. You can also ground by asking yourself questions. Whenever I feel really ungrounded or like stuck in my head, I take a moment to pause and ask myself, what am I doing? I evaluate what's going on in my surroundings, what's going on in my physical body, instead of just like floating around in my head. Doing that just allows me to be grounded, present, and centered within myself and the world around me. If you want to be able to remain centered and grounded within yourself, I recommend practicing mindfulness and meditation every day, at least 5 minutes a day. Just meditate. Just sit there and meditate. Just focus on what you hear, what you see, what you smell, what you taste. Just check your surroundings and check within yourself. Just sit with yourself. Touch things. Touch ice. You can also stay grounded by writing things out throughout the day, like writing your thoughts and feelings, writing down the littlest things you see, writing down what you experienced today. You can do that daily. But I highly recommend to stay grounded. I highly recommend to be in nature. At least plant your feet on the ground at least once a week. Be in nature. I'm not saying you got to do it every day. You got to be in nature every day, but at least spend 5 minutes to plant your feet on the ground and soak in the sun. I highly recommend to explore what works best for you, because what works for me may not work for you, and that's okay. That's why I'm giving you multiple ways to ground. My advice is be consistent. Define what consistency means to you. Try to ground often. Try to be consistent with grounding. And consistency don't have to look like every day. Consistency can be once a week. When you ground often, you feel more present in your body and connected with Mother Nature. When you are grounded, you allow yourself to be centered and balanced no matter what's going on around.
really quickly because I'm fine. It did not bother me, but it did like confuse me a bit because like Mother Nature is free. Mother Nature doesn't have a price. I can go put my feet in the ground. You know, even if someone is homeless, they can, you know, and they might have mistaken me from homeless because there is a lot of homeless people on this track, but regardless, they could put their feet in the ground. It should not be obligated to like being called the cops on. I didn't harm anyone. Now, what happened was I was praising. And when I praise, I dance very freely. I'm moving my arms, I'm moving my legs, and I'm flowing with my spirit. And I just felt like a breakthrough was coming through, so I got very expressive. I played a few songs and I was dancing very wildly. Now, I will say, a white person could have seen me and said, this girl's on crack. Because I'm not trying to like really bring race in this, but I know for sure it was a white person. And I'm not trying to be like racist. I love all race. But I know that some white people don't know that black people praise that freely. Me and my friend was actually talking about it, and they're white. And they were like, I'm not really into all the like crazy dancing and but the thing is black people praise due to like the things that they've been through. It's a feeling that comes out, and also it's through our lineage. We express very openly. I've been to a white church where they just do this and sway. Black people are hopping up even if you're 60 years old and you're doing a lot of movements, you're expressing freely. That's just how we express and dance, because I know that's when I got called, because I go there all the time. And it might be God telling me, hey, stop going there, but hey, I go there all the time. But you know, it was just very crazy. I was like, really? The cup's getting called because I'm grounding? And you can see I have my notebook out. I'm sitting and I'm grounding. I'm relaxing. I'm listening to my jazz. I'm just being me. It didn't even look like I was causing a problem. So when I was like, you know, okay, whatever. But I just want to bring awareness, like, y'all continue to dance, be free, go outside and dance. The thing is, the problem also is there's not a lot of people doing that. So it might be foreign to people. Like, why is this girl no shoes on, dancing freely, happy? That might trigger people. That also might make people like, what is going on? I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm really happy in the spirit, and I'm going to continue to express that. It might trigger people, but I'm not going to stop because I love God and I want to raise the frequency. So that's what it is. Man. Anyways, yeah, that's what happened today while grounding.
Is all